can't find my way back to you until you make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home.
Hey guys, welcome back. So let's go ahead and get started. I thought I would do a look with 2 lip options just for something fun. So the first thing I did was applied some shadow shields, and I'm going in with this khaki color from the Lorac Mega Pro palette. They just came out with a Mega Pro 2 and I will be using that in tutorials. So if you didn't get your hands on it, definitely do. This palette is absolutely beautiful, and it was such a shame that it sold out before because it's kind of one of those things I've never used in a tutorial, but I thought I would pull it out just because you can kind of recreate this with any neutral shades that you have lying around. And Makeup Geek also just released a bunch of matte shades that are very similar to these tones, so you could use those as well. So I'm just applying this to my crease, using it as a transition shade. After I felt like it was built up enough, I'm going in to the palette for this lilac color, and I'm just going to put this on my lid just to kind of brighten the lid. But again, this is going to be an all matte look, so just put that on the lid to brighten the lid up a little bit. And then I'm going into this Dusty Plum, and I'm just going to focus this on the outer V of my crease, just kind of blend it in. You'll see me kind of buffing it on the outer part and a little bit on the lid, I guess you could say, on the outer V of the lid, and just kind of doing circular motions to buff it in and then kind of pulling it through the crease after I feel like it's deep enough on the outer V. So just continue to build the color until you feel like it's dramatic enough for your liking.
Don't let me drown.
Now I'm going in with the color gray, and I'm just going to pack this on the outer lid portion, so I guess on the outer part of my lid right at the lash line, just kind of a smoky effect, and just keep packing it on. And then you can see me kind of buffing it out and blending it up a little bit into the crease, but we don't want to take this very high. Just want to keep it kind of on our lid and the crease on the outer portion of your eye, if that makes sense.
Until you find your way back home.
To intensify that outer corner a little bit more, I'm taking black, and I'm very light-handed with black. You can see me kind of almost stippling it on very lightly and then just blending very lightly, but you want to use a little bit. And then I'm mixing white and cream, and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone just to kind of make it look more sharp and bring the look together. Now I'm going in with my Beauty gel liner, and I'm just going to do a wing. This is why I love the shadow shields, because all the fallout is on them and it's just quite easy to do a wing. So I'm just doing a typical wing, and I'm going to use my shadow shields, as you can see right here, as a guideline, and it just makes winged liner really easy. When I'm done with my wing, I'm going to go in and apply lashes. I'm using Bat Lash Co. lashes. I love these. I will link them down below. And then I am going to go ahead with my concealer. You guys know the drill. Just continue to apply your concealer. And I'm just going to go for a really highlighted look because this is dramatic makeup and we're going to do some dramatic lip colors. So just apply this everywhere you want to highlight, and then the usual spraying my beauty blender with a makeup setting spray and just going to blend it in. So just the typical highlighting that I do in most of my videos.
Until you find your way back home. Find your way back home.
When I'm done blending, I'm going to set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and then set the rest of my face with the translucent powder from her. These are absolute musts. They have changed my makeup game, and my makeup stays on all night, and it just feels so lightweight by setting it. And then I'm going to do my nose contour with my LA Girl Concealer in Almond. Just do the typical nose contour that I do in most of my videos. Same thing, different day. To set the remainder of my face, I'm using this IT Cosmetics foundation. I will link it down below, but it is a holy grail powder of mine, and I'm using a Tom Ford brush that was entirely too expensive, but I use it a lot and I love it. I was hesitant to use it on camera because it's expensive, but I love it so much. Then I'm going in and doing my powder contour with my Gorgeous Cosmetics contour and blush palette. Absolutely love this, and I love this Delium Tools brush. I link it in all my videos if you're interested. Super affordable, and it is really nice for making a sharp, dramatic contour. So I'm just doing the typical contouring the hollows of my cheeks, and then I'm going to warm up my forehead just to kind of give me the smaller forehead look, even though I don't really have an issue with my forehead per se. And then I'm going to clean up that contour with the Laura Mercier translucent, as I do in most of my videos. And the power of editing, I'm wiping it away. Usually I would just let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes depending, just kind of do something else like curl my hair or something like that. Now after I'm done wiping away all the powder under my eyes and under my contour, I'm going to apply blush, and I'm using the Morphe blush palette. Absolutely love this. I will link it down below. And I'm just going to take that light corally color and apply it to the apples of my cheeks. Just kind of give myself a glow, but I didn't want to go too crazy with this look. So then I'm going to take this gray color, and I'm going to take in a Sigma E15 brush. This is a must-have brush. Love this brush. And I'm going to kind of create liner on my lower lash line with this brush. I'm going to kind of go over it and just do a typical liner and kind of stop, I guess, 3/4 of the way in. And then on the inner portion, I'm going to go in with this color called Espresso from the palette. And I am going to actually do the inner kind of reverse wing. I don't really know how to describe it, but this brush is the easiest way to do it in my opinion. So if you want to try it and you're scared, try a flat definer brush and just lightly go over it until you feel like you've gotten that flick. And after that, I'm going in with Champagne Pop, and I am going to give myself a glow, but nothing too crazy because this look is quite matte. We want to focus on the mattes. So then I'm taking this Urban Decay mascara and just blending my falsies in with my natural lashes. Typical, just applying mascara. I don't focus too much on it because the lashes are really dramatic enough that I don't need to coat so much mascara. And then to brighten up the waterline, I'm using this Inner Rim Liner from Tarte. I love it. This and Jumbo Pencil in Milk from NYX are my two favorite waterline. And then I'm going to apply some mascara on my lower lash line. And I'm going in for lips. So the first lip option is going to be the wearable one. I'm going to align my lips as usual with my Smashbox. My phone just went off, I'm sorry about that. With my Smashbox Always Sharp liner. And then I'm going to do my lip stains as usual. I'm mixing my Josie Maran and my Peri Para one today, but you can use any of them. I mix them all. It doesn't really matter. There's no rhyme or reason, but usually I apply 2. The Peri Para is not as dramatic, so I start with that, and then I go in with the Josie Maran. Then I'm applying this lipstick from Natasha Denona, which I absolutely love. I think it's medium smoky rose, but I will list it down below. Then I'm going to top that with MAC Blankety lipstick, which is a little bit lighter but very similar in the cool tone kind of nudie mauve look. And then I'm going to top that off with a Natasha Denona lip gloss. I don't remember the color, but I will list it down below. And it's just going to be a cool toned neutral lip, which I think is beautiful and very wearable. For the second look, which is more trendy and kind of out there, this is Anastasia liquid lipstick in paint. I was actually shocked at how beautiful I thought this was, and I thought it would be nice to mix with the cool tones just to do something different on my channel, and I was blown away with how much I really liked it. So I'm just applying this with no liner because this is so opaque. I use the doe foot applicator to kind of line my lips, and you just have to take your time and apply it as evenly as possible, but I find that these layer very well, and I don't know, they're just beautiful, so I was really happy with this one. I definitely want to pull it out and wear it again, and that's basically it. That completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this with the 2 lip options. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Until you find your way. way back home.